Today, I'll be going through a quick bike check of the 2017 Diamondback Recoil Comp. The Recoil Comp is the upgraded version of the Recoil offered by Diamondback. It's only available in a 29-inch rim and is one of the only 29ers to come in under the $1,000 price point with full suspension. The bike can be had for $999 from the manufacturer's website, however it's not difficult to obtain a corporate discount to bring the price down. I've seen it as low as $750, however the discount prices change regularly. Now for the components. The Recoil Comp is equipped with a 100mm Suntour XCR coil fork with manual lockout and preload adjustments. Although this fork is one of the lower end models, it still works well when compared to the XCT and some even cheaper forks. It's heavy, but offers decent shock absorption, rebound, and dampening. It's not nearly as light or as customizable as some of the air shocks on the market, but you'll be really hard pressed to find a full suspension bike in this price range that's equipped with an air fork. The rear shock, however, is an air shock. It's a RockShox Monarch R air shock, and it gives you about 100mm of travel. Similar to the fork, this shock is on the lower end of quality and performance, but it does as it's intended. It soaks up bumps, keeps your behind from getting sore. The shock offers fully adjustable air pressure using a pump, but it doesn't offer anything like lockout or other customization. The drivetrain on this bike is nothing really impressive, but it does what it's intended to. It's got a 3x9 gearing setup with a Shimano Altus front derailleur, a Serra rear derailleur, and Altus rapid fire shifters. They're on the lower end of Shimano's offerings, but have been built to work well together. This bike shifts well, rarely misses a beat going through gears. I do find it a bit odd that the shifters only indicate the first and last gears. It makes it very odd and hard to identify the gear you're in. Maybe they were just hoping your eyes would be fixed on the trail and you won't even care about the gear. An area where this bike really shines is its brakes. The brakes are Shimano hydraulics and boast a 180mm front rotor and a 160mm rear rotor. These have great stopping power, but they also feel good on the hands. They modulate well, give decent response, and function exactly as you would want them to. There's definitely better brakes to be had on the market, but these are a welcome item in the sub $1,000 full suspension bike category. The Recoil comes equipped with 2.2-inch Kenda Honey Badger tires. Although the name of these is awesome, the performance is just mediocre. They're hard compound with minimal knobs on the center of the tread, so you can expect them to be fast while forfeiting on a lot of the grip. They'll do well in hard-packed trails or in flowy trails with minimal climbs and downhill turns, but will definitely struggle with more technical sections. If you plan to ride this thing in technical locations, I'd suggest planning a new set of tires immediately. The majority of the remaining components are what I call semi-cost cut items and are Diamondback House branded. I call them semi-cost cut because they're not a special name brand, however, they may not necessarily be the worst components in the world. The wheels, the handlebar, the grips, the stem, the seat post, and the pedals are all house products. They're some of the better offerings from Diamondback's lineup, but pale in comparison to other more expensive components. Nevertheless, these components all do their job, and they do it pretty well.